Imagine stepping into a quiet forest where sunlight filters through the trees and leaves rustle beneath your feet. You might expect to find a wizard's hidden lair or a page from a spellbook, but instead, you stumble upon a shrewdness, a sleuth, and a cauldron. No, this isn't a fantasy novel. It's a peek into the quirky world of animal group names. Let's start with antelopes. These swift and elegant creatures don't have a fancy name for their gatherings. They keep it classic. A group of antelopes is simply called a herd. It's straightforward, sleek, and timeless. Now, let's shrink things down a bit. Ever seen ants marching together? When they come together, they form a colony or, more dramatically, an army. Yes, an army of ants, tiny soldiers working with fierce teamwork. Now, here's where it gets clever. A group of apes is called a shrewdness. Isn't that fitting? Apes are not just playful. They're smart and strategic. Someone clearly put thought into that name. And baboons? They roll in a troop. Picture a loud, boisterous gang of baboons causing mischief on the savannah. They bring energy and attitude to the animal kingdom. Next up, we have badgers. A group of badgers is called a seat. It's not a common word, but it carries a sense of quiet strength, much like the animals themselves, determined and a bit underrated. Now, let's make a splash with bass. These fish swim in schools, or more precisely, a shoal. So, next time you're by the lake, you can impress someone by saying, "Look at that shoal of bass over there." Time to get a little spooky with bats. Their group names include a colony and a cloud, but the most dramatic is a cauldron of bats. Just imagine a swirling, shadowy cauldron of bats in the night sky. It's the kind of imagery that sends chills down your spine. Now, let's talk about a sleuth. No, not Sherlock Holmes, a sleuth of bears. How cool is that? There's also a lesser-known name, a sloth of bears, but sleuth has that mysterious charm. And bear cubs? They gather in what's called a litter. It's chaotic, adorable, and full of playful energy. Then we have beavers, the master builders of the animal kingdom. A group of beavers is called a colony, reflecting their teamwork in creating dams and lodges. They live and work together like a little engineering team in the wild. Finally, let's discuss bees. They don't just gather, they swarm. Thousands of tiny wings moving in unison, creating a symphony of coordination and community. From a shrewdness of apes to a cauldron of bats, these names offer a glimpse into how humans have imagined animals for centuries. They're wild, witty, and wonderfully weird. Which one surprised you the most? What would you call a group of sloths or flamingos doing yoga? The possibilities are endless.